Alright, first off, I want to say Kal Halal Yamla, Yehovah Ba'ashem Yehoshai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways doing his work in all sincerity and in all honesty. The sisters, the believers, the helps. Shalom. Now, this is the brother Yawahala once again. Just want to do a lesson on the users of the world, right? Now, the main point of this lesson is to bring out some valid topics for brothers because I mean, I've been around brothers and I'm overhearing brothers talking about, they don't want to take out, like, for example, a credit card, them don't want to do certain investments, them don't want to get a car, they must say, oh, the world like a pass, so why them are investing in it and all that. It's not the case of investing in the world. I mean, we're living in the world now, you get me? Living in the world now, we see the things that are playing now, we see if you're a brother that's watching, you see how World War Three brewing. You see how the RFID microchip or the mark of the beast being pushed to be fully implemented soon. You see all of these things playing out, right? But it's not like it a happen in which you're up on a run right now. Right now it's still working. Right now you need to find food, money, pay bills. You have to make two ends meet. You understand me? Saying that to say this, not because you see things coming up doesn't mean if you drop your hand and I do nothing or I try make two ends meet. You get me? The elders and apostles give out a decree and say, oh look, every brother's supposed to be working, every brother's supposed to be holding their own. There is no brother that should be piggybacking on other brothers and saying, brotherly love, you should I can't do it right now, brother, I'm not able to, you know, you're working right now, you can help me out, or it shouldn't be so, because the elders and apostles say, oh, look, those men in them age right now still at work. They gave me a lot of to her say, oh, him do delivery at times, him do this, him do that, him show Wally put up for sure, say, oh, look, you can make the money. You get me? Even here in Jamaica, you have a lot of call centers and all of that. You have means and ways to make money. You can do other things, like trading on the stock market or something. If you get a vehicle, you can buy a vehicle or put taxi on the road, whatever the case may be, just to make two ends meet. You get me? We know say, oh look, you have a lot of things once you get further up in the system, you have to get tied up with. You get me? Like you take out a credit card or something, you be smart with it, you pay bills and all that. What if you want to take out a loan through the bank? Having a credit card, when you use your credit card, for pay your bills and all that, and pay back your credit card on time. Say you get a monthly, your monthly pay is 80 grand for the month. You take out a credit card, which the maximum can be 60 or 80. And if you know you're gonna use that 80 grand for the month, you take out the credit card, and for the month you use up the 80 grand, right? And when you use up the 80 grand, by the time if you pay back, you have the 80 grand in your pay, because you don't use your pay, you use the credit card to pay everything. So you have money in hand. So when the bill due, you just put back the 80 grand on the card, pay it off. Boom, and you do that for a good 2-3 months. And then by the time you go to the bank and ask the bank, you want to take out a loan, them not gonna ask you, for wine or whatever. You know what them ask you? When do you want it? You get me? Because then you have a good credit. A brother taught me that. You see me? A brother taught me, say, yo, look, it's easier to take out a loan or whatever once you have good credit, and you constantly you use your credit card, you pay it back good, and them say you can manage it. You can either take out a higher loan through the credit card, right? Raise the credit card limit, or you can take out a loan to the bank to buy a car, put taxi on the road, or whatever the case may be. You have these things where you can do. You understand me? Use it. You understand? But be smart with it. Pray about it. Consult about it with other brothers. You understand? The scripture is 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11. Last Satan should get an advantage of us. We are not ignorant of his devices. You're supposed to know how these things work and how them can catch you if you're not wise with it. These things can put you in a debt. These things can put you in a problem. These things can be fully implemented in a way where you're so caught up in it, you take the chip because of this. You understand me? But no, the most I once the most I keep you in this life and keep you in a good frame of mind, these things are not going to sweep you off your feet, yo. You get me? Once you keep up to date, you know, say, yo, look, you don't follow these things, don't keep up to these things. The NIDs that come out, someone I say, oh, the mark of the beast, that it's a foundation or a stepping stone moving towards the mark of the beast. It's not the mark of the beast. You understand me? These are the things you're supposed to keep in mind. You understand? And while you're there now, you have to eat, don't it? You have to move around and travel, don't it? You have to go out and prophesy, don't it? How you gonna do that without money? How you gonna do that without the mindset of saying, yo, you need to make two ends meet? The Lord will provide, but the Lord now provide a man will sit down on him ass and not do nothing. You see me, the Lord no feed a lazy man. Scripture teach you that. You get me? So why then, if you think, say, oh, the Lord will give you away two ends meet, mind sharp, it says on the Lord give you a job and then give more responsibility in that job, plus the truth. And then when you look, he's a busy man, a busy bee. You understand me? Making money to make two ends meet, making money so that you can travel for to teach the gospel. You understand me? The Lord implement that for you. You understand? But you have to have the mindset for say, oh, you have these things, these opportunities, use it. Don't sit down and say, oh, well, Esau society, I don't want to get caught up on all that in it, and you know, you don't want to get a job, you don't want to get a vehicle for sale, you want to move around. I mean, come on, man. Come on. If you don't make the first move, who are gonna make it for you? Think about that. You understand me? And these are the things where I teach brothers coming in to say, oh, look, don't throw down your hand and think, say, oh, just because you know the truth now, all I gotta just come just because you join, all I go come to an end. And the world I gotta just collapse now. So you have to throw back your hands and let everything just fall into place. You have men that has been in this thing for over 30 years and them still a push this thing, you know. What if them they throw down for them hand and say, oh, enough for do nothing. The Lord gonna destroy this place pretty soon, 30 years later. Any minute now. Yep. Any minute now. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say? So within the meantime, you have to live, yo. You have to live and do what you need to do for make for God day by day. Not in excess, not wanting to get rich in this life and all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm say, yo, do things that you can maintain yourself and maintain and help out the brothers. You get me? Because what if a brother get a job, but fame job now pay him as well? You can't help out a brother. You understand me? Not with a mindset of getting rich, but a mindset of doing something for yourself. Don't strain, but help. That's it. You understand? This is 1 Corinthians 7 verse 31. And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. So you keep that in mind, yo. You keep in mind the same thing when I say, yo, the world now, this society or this time period now last long. We now have a long dispensation in this place. I don't think the next 5, 10, 20 or even 30-year time do this investment. Yeah, and you know, this is a 10-year investment and all of that. You know, no, fam. If you're going to take out a house and pay a mortgage, by all means, cheaper than rent. You understand me? Whereas you'll say, oh, it's easier for just pay rent for move around. You can own your own home and pay rent, and brothers can stay over and all of that. You get me? Help balance the bill and all of them things there. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's not the idea for say, oh, you want to pay a mortgage for no say, oh, by within the next couple of years, a year home versus you pay. No, you just have the mindset to say, oh, look, I'm just live here, so it's better for pay rent. It's cheaper for pay rent. It's cheaper than paying rent because you can pay like 30 grand for the mortgage for the house versus paying 40 or 60 grand rent. You understand what I'm trying to say? And at the end of the day, you know, say, yo, nobody now give notice to move out of your own home. That's the thing. You drive your own car, you get out a car for yourself, you bounce around, you move from place to place. It's not like you say, oh, you want a BMW, or even if you say you want a BMW, if you can afford it, by all means. You see me? You want a Mercedes, you want a Jaguar, or you want a Range Rover, or whatever the case may be. Where you get them carried away you can afford, or where you look for make this bag of money for to buy this expensive vehicle for do. I mean, give it to brothers if you can give it to brothers. Donate to the camp, yo. Do something for the brotherhood. You understand me? If you can do that, you do that. You get me? So use it, but not abuse it, because guess what? This life not gonna last. This life not gonna last in a sense where you're gonna have it all. This is First John 2, verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. So you're not supposed to get caught up with the life. You want to get this, you want to get the nice house, the Benz, the lifestyle. You want to live uptown, you want to fly out and live bougie, have a bougie lifestyle and all that. First class every time you fly, and then you consider to get your own private jet. Them type of life, they want a house on a hill. And for what? For what? That's not using the world. That's indulging in the lifestyle of the world. You see me? Neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Because it's true, if you're running the life, you're running this life, or you're running the fast life, have the nice car, the home, the girl, the fancy job, or own your own job, and if you focus on that, brother, you're gonna lose. But if you focus on the truth, using the world to help maintain it so you can move on within the truth, you're not go off on that. You're not gonna have, if you save a little money, put in on the stock market and go and juggle it and make a little money off of that, so you can pay off bills and now if you live from hand to mouth, hand to mouth. As your money done, every minute you link up a brother for going at the ties for help, use the ties for help you out, because you're always up on what you always up on your face. What you do so? You get me? If you need to change your job, change your job. You understand me? If you need to change what you do, change what you do. You understand? What if one day a brother every minute a brother pick you up, drop you off, pick you up, drop you off, and one day him just run out of gas one time and him not have it? You get me? I mean, you could have helped out the brother. I mean, brother, you never ask, you never this. Yo, let me buy a gas this one time. I mean, you're not enough for ask. You get me? And like you're obligated to or whatever. But I mean, in the situation or in a position where you can do it, you can do it because I don't like you're dead for younger or whatnot, or you understand me? But because you maintain yourself though, like I said, that the creed God, every brother supposed to do a little thing for themselves. Every brother supposed to work on something for themselves, yo. Doesn't mean to get caught up in this lifestyle or this life. You make 100 or 100,000 for the month, or you feel big. You're like, yo, I want this, I want more of this. And you know, every minute they work, every minute you focus on something to get more money and more this, more that. You're not do much videos. You're late for camp or you're hardly got camp, right? When you have class or gathering, you're not there. You get me? You're not there on what you do with the time. You focus on with the most I do, or you focus on where that I do. There's a difference and you have to balance that. You understand? Don't do it in excess. But at the end of the day, don't say, oh, you know, and do it because of this. If the Lord puts you in a position where you can't get a work right now, doesn't mean say you throw down your hand and cock up your foot. Yeah, use the time for read and study. But are you looking a job? You get me? Why you still in your parents' home? I know it's convenient, but come on, man. So like you're supposed to do it on your own. Suppose you need to travel, go some other parish or some other country or state or whatever to preach the gospel. You understand? Your parents are calling way there. You're gone too long. Where you take your father car, your uncle car, whatever, your brother car, you need to bring it back. Whatever, whatnot. I mean, come on, man. You get me? So these are the things you're supposed to focus on. For all the things in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. So if you keep in mind, that's like me, I say, oh, you balance this. If you use the world, not abuse it, but use it for your own convenience, brother, nothing wrong with that. You see me? Nothing wrong if you take out a credit card and use it wisely. You understand me? So I just that me and sister. You get me? With that, I hope this lesson was really edifying. And I want to say, Kal Halal Yomla, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Makakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways doing this work in all sincerity and in all honesty. The sisters, the believers, the helps. Shalom.